York City, and this is The Five. Welcome to our Christmas special. We're so glad you're able to join us tonight. We've got a big show ahead. Santa stopped by a little while ago to drop off some presents for us. We're going to open them later this hour. But before we do, we want to reflect back on this remarkable year, 2016. We made a lot of new memories together here on The Five, particularly during our 2-week road trip to the conventions. So, grab some eggnog. It's time for our road trip rewind.
Driver's name is Glenn. Check out Glenn.
I could put Greg on the spot. He might not do it, but he actually wrote a country song.
No, you don't want me to do it now. I once met a girl. I just couldn't quit her. Then she left me. Found out on Twitter.
My head can't get any further.
Okay, we got it. So this is Greg Gutfeld learning how to milk goat. Charity? This is harder than a Friday night date, I'll tell you that much.
We're here at the Columbus Zoo feeding these lovely giraffes.
Okay, whoa, hi. We are live in Cleveland. We arrived a few hours ago after a very fun, believe me, fun 2 days on the road.
Chaos on day one of the Republican National Convention.
All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it.
What's it like on the water and not being able to see anything?
It's a wild ride. Being out here on the water gives me the ability to, to have freedom.
Republican delegates are about to officially nominate Donald Trump.
It is my honor to be able to throw Donald Trump over the top. Congratulations, Dad. We love you.
Night 3 of the RNC convention here.
When Marco Rubio speaks tonight, I actually brought him
Oh, no.
2 large hands. Give me a hand, everybody.
How can you be in Ohio and not come to Canton, Ohio, the Pro Football Hall of Fame? Locked and loaded, ready to play.
There you go.
Tonight's the night. We are just a few hours away from Donald Trump's shining moment.
I humbly and gratefully accept your nomination for the presidency of the United States.
Amazing. This is the ballpark I didn't get quite to.
Oh my God, it's Eric Bowling.
It's day one of the Democratic National Convention, but the city of brotherly love, not so brotherly. What's up with the shirt?
Oh, this is the I'm with her shirt, but I am wearing it because I like to change it to I'm with Herb.
We are moments away from the roll call of the state to officially nominate Hillary Clinton for president.
I move that Hillary Clinton be selected as the nominee of the Democratic Party.
It's Hillary's big moment on the final day of the Democratic Convention.
I accept your nomination for president.
We're going to see you in New York City tomorrow.
Hey.
Come on, you guys. Want to go home?
That's a wrap, Billy.
Adios. Leave the tasty cakes. Leave the tasty
Take
cakes.
free stuff.
Gregory, what happened happened to the I'm With Her T-shirts? I mean, they're valuable now.
I think they're actually in a third world country. You know where all the losing teams' clothing goes? They all end up somewhere else. There's about 1 million I'm With Her shirts.
The soccer balls.
Yeah, with the soccer balls. You know, the one thing we didn't show enough of was what happens inside the bus. What happens with with a road trip?
Oh,
which is,
wow.
Well, I mean,
what happens on the bus?
yeah, there's something you can't do on the bus, which is why when you go on a road trip, always do a low residue diet.
What does that mean?
That means no spicy foods, no fiber, caffeine, things that make you do number 2.
All you did was drink red wine.
Yes.
Right, yes.
Correct.
But Dana, there was that touching moment with the veterans on the water in Cleveland.
Yes, and actually what's interesting is that Stephen was the young man that we saw that Greg was talking to, and a few months later I was at an event doing a speech and I actually saw him again.
Well, we're going to come back to that because it was such an amazing moment. Eric, you know, I was watching you and I was thinking, man, Eric, what this played out for you. I mean, you were so positive during that Republican convention. I'm going to say I was not. But when you look back on it, do you have a highlight?
I think the actual, when he was nominated and Donald Trump came out and in the speech, and I happened to be like right in the front of on the floor, right in front of the stage, and they came out and the balloons came down, and you know, Trump came out and he pointed to me and he said, "Give me a thumbs up," and then the family came out. It was a moment of like
That didn't happen.
Yeah, I have a video.
I have a video. Now we're having
around, and I'll show
now,
you
boys, it's Christmas. We have to get along.
I will show you a video. You don't believe this?
All right. But anyway, while you do that, let me ask Miss
Bowling, it was
Guilfoyle.
like sitting on Santa's lap. It was so exciting.
But Kimberly, I think you had several moments. I remember standing with you in the convention hall. All right, hold on. And there were a group of, I believe they were Ohio National Security.
Well, it was Homeland Security, and there was a whole security detail there, and I took pictures with them. They brought me to a secret location. There were 40 men there. Oh, my gosh. 40 men.
That was a good moment.
That's called KG's heaven.
Well, but let me just tell you something. It was heaven for them. They got a thrill out of meeting you.
Thank you.
You are stuck on this.
I have to see this. Ah, there you go.
There's the thumbs.
Did it. That was you. I stand corrected.
And every one of them comes by and gives me the thumbs up. It's like, we took a lot of heat for that for a long time. It was a moment.
And he did.
These are good boys and girls, everybody.
You're like those people at the State of the Union.
Listen. All right. We spent a lot of time on the road together this election, as you can tell. In February, we went to New Hampshire to cover the First in the Nation primary. So we decided to hold a race of our own to try to predict the outcome of the GOP contest there.
Welcome back to The Five. It's going to be the best segment in all of New Hampshire because the 5 of us are going to pick the top 5 candidates. We don't know who we're going to have, and then we're going to slide down this hill. Greg's never been sledding before. It's his first time. And whoever wins down there at the bottom, that's our prediction of who's going to win tonight's election. So here we go. Randomly handing them out. KG's a competitor. Juan thinks he's going to win. You know that bowling's an athlete. Here's Gutfeld. Who you got, KG?
In Ohio. John Kasich right here. We're going to take the victory in New Hampshire, baby.
Oh, yeah. I got Cruz. And it was random. Who did you get?
Did you set this
Rubio.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, boy.
All right. All right. Ted Cruz, you are mine. All right. Are you ready, you guys?
I bet he dreamt of that.
On your marks. I'm not cheating. Okay. On your marks.
Wait, why are you all like that? Doing head first?
Yes.
Hey.
Wait. Who do you have? Who are you? Okay,
On your marks. Get set. Go. Oh, no. Cruz is going to win. You not supposed to get it.
I did.
You did it?
Oh, my goodness.
I'd hate to see that there are people standing and having coffee when I just got here.
Ted Cruz for the win. No, did Trump win?
Yeah.
Trump won. Congratulations, Donald Trump. You heard it here first.
We need to build a wall around him.
5.
Cruz came in second.
Cruz came in second. It was unbelievable.
And who's third?
Defied all expectations.
I beat Greg.
No,
Basic, Ohio.
No, I beat you. I was here.
No,
Were you Rubio?
No, it's Bush. I was Bush.
Bush came in third.
All right.
All right.
That's it for us.
I'd just like to say that this whole exercise is racist. Look at the snow. White.
Oh, my God.
Kimberly.
That was so brutal. Let me tell you something. You helped me. Bowling pulled me over the end. You helped me back up. I was so nervous. I was on them there. I was trying to pull my pants up. They did not fit. I ended up with ice down them. I didn't know what I was doing. I should have, like, watched
You're a
YouTube
California
videos.
girl, right?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I never even seen snow until I came to New York.
That both the FBI and the CIA has confirmed that was not rigged. That was a sled.
The Russians
race
said it
to the
happened.
bottom.
You sure Jim
Fair
Comey
and
wasn't there
square.
giving you a little
We
special?
did a recount, and he got 30 more votes.
So,
The
you know
best thing
what?
was when I convinced all of you to do it. Do you remember?
Well, that's what I was
And
thinking.
we
It
didn't
was
know.
the night before.
You were an assassin.
And I had been on air, and you guys had been at the restaurant, and then we meet back up, and it was snowing, and nobody had boots or anything, and we decided, well, I had this idea, like, what if we all went sledding and we could decide who won? We should have known then. I said, you've heard it here first, and Donald Trump went on to win.
And by the way, no one knew you're like a snow assassin. I mean, you're really good at this. And you did a practice run, too. She's a killer. Don't ever bet against Perino. I love it.
That was the first time you went sledding?
Yes, and I'd like to thank my low residue diet.
Too bad you came in last place.
The sled.
Yes.
Last place.
The sled should thank me for the low residue diet.
Let me see your hands. You were Rubio, right?
All right. Much more to come on the Five's Christmas special. Next, we pay tribute to 40 American heroes, the heroes of Flight 93. We'll look back on Dana's visit to the National Memorial for Flight 93 in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Please stay tuned.
Our finest gifts we bring, rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum.
This Christmas, we're taking a look back at some of the most memorable moments on the Five over the past year. For me, that was a visit I took to the National Memorial for Flight 93 in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, to commemorate the 15th anniversary of 9/11. Steve, thanks for having us to this amazing memorial. I've always wanted to come because having worked in Washington and having had so many friends working in the Capitol at the time, this flight to me makes me extremely emotional.
When you think about the brave actions of these men and women on that particular morning, it really kind of culminates with this tremendous 2,200-acre memorial.
I wonder if you could maybe show me a little bit of how this turned out.
I'd be honored to do so. Here along the flight path, it shows at 8:46 American Airlines Flight 11. This was the first plane that went into the tower. And it was at this point throughout America, I think we could all agree that people really weren't sure what was happening. United Airlines Flight 175 crashed into the South Tower at precisely 9:03 and 2 seconds. So I think at that point, we all knew that America was really under attack. The men and women on Flight 93 had the ability to communicate with loved ones and others from the outside. So they were receiving information in real time. They looked at one another and said, we're not going back to an airport.
It is at that side of that boulder, which is where it finally crashed. Kenny, thanks for being willing to talk to me. Your brother was on the flight.
Yes, Louis Joseph Nackey II. We call him Joey.
So this is the final resting place.
Yes, this is where I truly believe the spirit of the 40 heroes of Flight 93 are.
What heroes?
It just amazes me that 40 different individuals from all walks of life had an opportunity. They were put in such a situation that no one is trained for. People coming together, for getting the information, putting it together. And then the most democratic thing that we have in our country, we have a right to vote. And they vote on a plan.
While terrorists
are watching
piloting their plane.
And then they kick it off. They execute the plan. And they prevent that plane from striking its intended target. I don't think when they started their assault that they thought they were going to lose.
No.
I think they had all the drive in to go home and have dinner with their families.
President Bush said it was the first act of counterterrorism in the war on terror.
With their brave decision, they launched the first counteroffensive of the war on terror. The most likely target of the hijacked plane was the United States Capitol. We'll never know how many innocent people might have been lost.
First battle won, because they didn't reach their intended target.
Right.
They took their lives, their destiny in their own hands, and they said, not today, not tomorrow, not ever.
Do you feel pride?
Oh, more than that. It's hard. I keep waiting for Joey and all of them to walk out of the trees. And they'll dust themselves off.
You said you shed your last tear.
I did, didn't I? Joey was an amazing dad, husband, brother, cousin, and friend.
And patriot.
Yes.
Citizen.
Very well said.
This is him.
Yes, it's him. You know, I always come by here, I rub my hand back and forth just to let them know I'm here.
I'm here with Park Ranger Robert Franz. What is the most frequently asked question that you get?
Why did we fill in that impact site? Because when the FBI had finished with the investigation, it looked nothing like it did on September 11, 2001. They turned the site over to the coroner, and he looks at those large piles of earth. He's gathered about 8% of the remains, but he realizes he'll never gather any more. That earth there, those piles of earth, are their final resting place. So the question, why did they fill it in? Well, that's why.
It's sacred ground.
It is.
One of the things President Bush said in 2011 is that we have a duty to remember and a duty to live.
We have a duty beyond memory. We have a duty to live our lives in a way that upholds the ideals for which the men and women gave their lives.
You probably have younger people come. How do you help them understand the importance of the site and the historical significance of it?
I hope to plant a seed, because one day, I say, I won't be here to tell the story. And hopefully one day one of them will be, because it's a story that has to be told.
Flight 93, Kimberly, always takes my breath away. The bravery of it, what it symbolizes in terms of the first act in the war on terrorism to counter the evil that that has come to us. And one of the things about Shanksville is that you actually have to make an effort to go there. It's likely in your life that through business or travel you will come to New York or Washington, D.C., and you can visit those memorials. But I wanted to encourage people to try to make an effort to go to Shanksville. I had never been before I had a chance to go there.
And you always wanted to go, and I think it probably brought everything full circle for you. I mean, this is very emotional every time I see it. The journey that you took there, the people that you spoke with, it really brings it home what it means to be an American, to make the ultimate sacrifice, and the people that have fought for liberty, for our country and for our freedom, and defending it for years and years through so many countless wars. You really think about that, and it puts everything in perspective in life.
So it is a national park, and Greg, the Park Service director, he pointed out that you, over the years, always talk about Flight 93, and that was something that they remembered about you.
Well, I kept, whenever we talk about terror, I always use the phrase "think like '93." That here there was a group of people, probably the most heroic act in my lifetime. I don't know, but they overcame fear, they overcame panic, physical barriers, the disorientation of being on a plummeting jet in space. They overcame all of these barriers to save untold numbers of people, including possibly a president, and they did this knowing they were going to die, and that's the kind of mentality you need at a disco in Miami, at a rock club in Paris, at a community center in Santa Barbara. You need to have that mentality.
Or at a sideline in a football game when some punk decides to take a knee instead of standing for the national anthem. These people represented Americans. They knew that they were going to give their life to save other Americans. That's the American spirit right there. And I would just very quickly, watching the World Trade Center, I saw that go down, thinking when the Pentagon was attacked, I thought, well, America's attacked. But then when Shanksville happened, when Flight 93 happened, I realized this was bigger than anything we can possibly imagine. And thank God we have people like the people who are on Flight 93. I bet you a lot of us, a lot more people would do the exact same thing in this situation. That's what you have to ask yourself. what would I do?
Yeah, and you think that God bless their families who still live with this every day.
And something that people might not remember about that flight is that the passengers won. They actually took a vote. Like the most American thing you can do, they took a vote before they decided
Well,
what to do.
in this Christmas season, I think we all look back on relatives that have gone. And in this case, you look back on fellow Americans that have gone and have done us proud in such an emotional and direct way that we can understand. I'm struck whenever I see the memorial down at Ground Zero here in New York or walk over to the Pentagon and just remember where I was that day, and it gets me emotional. So this Christmas season, I think when you look back, there's part of the Christmas spirit that talks about relatives that have gone by, but also patriots this Christmas.
Well, and as he said, that is a story that needs to be told and told every year. Stay with us as we pay more tribute to more American heroes ahead. Prepare to be inspired by wounded warriors who refuse to let their disabilities keep them from living life to the fullest. Join us as we go paddling with patriots. That's next.
He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, pretending he's Parson Brown.
This is a Fox News break. I'm Doug McKelway in Washington. One Israeli cabinet member said the government feels betrayed, frustrated, and angry following the abstention by the United States that cleared the way for a United Nations Security Council resolution condemning Israeli settlements. President-elect Trump has promised relations will be different following his inauguration. The Israeli ambassador to the United Nations will join me live in studio right here at 6 p.m. Nearly 4,000 people and 45 ships are scouring the Black Sea looking for the wreckage of a Russian military plane that crashed on Christmas Day. The cause is still under investigation. President-elect Trump has announced that he plans to shut down his foundation in order to mitigate concerns of conflicts of interest. New York's Attorney General says the charity will be forced to remain open until his investigation is over. I'm Doug McKelway in Washington. Join me tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern for a special report. Now back to a Christmas edition of The Five.
Thank you.
When the five of us were in Cleveland this summer for the Republican convention, Dan and I took a side trip to watch a tournament of races on the Cuyahoga River, hosted by Team River Runner. The competitors were wounded vets operating kayaks designed for heroes who've lost limbs or experienced other injuries in combat. They refused to let their disabilities change their lives and encourage us to do the same.
All right, Senator Portman, tell us a little bit about Paddling for Patriots. You've been involved a long time.
It's a fantastic group. They help some of our returning veterans, wounded warriors, and it's a classic support group where they help guys to work with each other, to help each other. But it goes beyond that. It's about self-esteem and self-confidence. These guys are great athletes, and they sustained some serious injuries, so they can't play football or do the basketball, whatever. But boy, they can get in a kayak.
This is our event.
Well, listen, any event for veterans needs all the love it can give.
That's true.
That's why we're here.
That's true. Good to see you, Griff.
Likewise, let's get out there. Let's
You can be here.
You're getting out there too, right?
Of course I'm getting out there. I'm actually not a bad kayaker, to be honest.
Good. Have you met some of the vets?
No, but we're headed
Let's do that.
Go get them.
So, Steve, I know this is a very dumb question because it says blind kayaker. Could you tell me what your injury is?
I lost my sight during combat operations in Iraq 8 years ago, on May 13, 2008.
Wow. Thank you for your service. I have to ask you, what's it like on the water and not being able to see anything? Obvious question.
It's a wild ride. No,
yeah.
I mean, I really, the best way I can put it, as someone with a so-called disability, being out here on the water gives me the ability to have freedom. Moving's living, and the world's still. I stare in the still world, and I could complain and dwell on staring into darkness. It's really important to just keep moving forward.
Wow.
What's up, Ryan?
Nothing much. How's it going?
Good to see you here. I just strolled in with this young lady. We just happened to be, on the river. Thought we'd say hi.
You were in the Army?
Yes.
And in 2006, you sustained injuries. Can you describe them?
I'm a bilateral amputee, so I lost both my legs and several digits on my left hand, and some internal injuries.
If there were wounded warriors who were watching this, who might not be as active as you are right now, what might you tell them?
I would say try something new. Get out on the water. Kayak, it'll change your life. It's definitely changed mine.
Oh, nothing like being out on the open water. Bet you didn't know I was a seaman. Got a lot of experience doing this sort of thing. Hard work, though, I got to tell you. Think I'm really in the water? I'm not really in the water. I don't like water. So, Dana, do you know why the elephant's red?
No, I don't know why the elephant is red. Greg, why is the elephant red?
Because it's embarrassed. Actually, an elephant is known because it never forgets, and it is important that we never forget.
Never forget.
About our veterans.
Never forget.
And about the contributions that they make to preserve our freedoms. Oh, I can ruin a segment with a bad joke anytime. Make sure to go.
It was funnier at the time.
It was funnier at the time. Go to teamriverrunner.org if you want to volunteer, donate, or find out more. Dana, these guys have more hobbies than I do.
Absolutely, and the volunteers are amazing. So they have these all across America. So if you're interested in volunteering in some way, you can actually take a sport that you love and help a veteran. It's amazing.
Very quickly, at skiing is another one. We go skiing a lot, and quite a few. It's such a great thing. The volunteers that help wounded warriors, wounded people, heroes, help them get through the ski up and down. So, by the way, make way also. Yeah. Right. When there's someone who's got a disability, let them cut the line, please.
Mm-hmm. You know what was striking to me was I was recalling how much fun we had at the Cleveland Convention versus the Philadelphia Convention. I just think the way they had it set up and the way it rolled was a whole lot more fun, and we were able to get out and do things like go kayaking.
Yeah, you couldn't go kayaking in Philadelphia.
I think this is a great and memorable moment, really bringing it home, especially at the holidays, about the tremendous service. And as you see physically there, the sacrifice that these wounded warriors have made. And look at Greg, at their positive attitude. You could learn a lot from that.
I know. But it won't change me. I'll still be a sourpuss. Up next, more flashback moments from 2016 on the 5, plus our annual Secret Santa reveal. Don't go away.
Welcome back to the 5's Christmas. We love that music. It's Christmas special. It's been another exciting and busy year right here on the 5. Here are some more flashbacks from 2016.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kimberly Guilfoyle.
And I'm Eric Bowling.
I'm Dana Perino.
I'm Greg Gutfeld.
And I'm Juan Williams. It's 5 o'clock in New York City.
And this is the 5.
The 5 of us are back together again.
I think my head's explode. Hello, everyone. Happy Caucus Day. It's 5 o'clock in New York City, 4 p.m. here in Des Moines, and this is the 5.
I got.
Oh my
Look
God.
at this. I know politically, you're gonna love this, Gregory, because
Bernie Sanders.
It's Bernie.
Oh,
look at that.
Happy 5-year anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
You all. We are outside on the plaza at Fox News headquarters helping kick off Fox Fan Weekend. We're very excited to see our wonderful fans here with us.
hello, everyone. It's debate night and disco night here on the 5. It's 2 p.m. in Vegas, baby, and this is the 5.
WikiLeaks leaked an email that had Juan's personal phone number on. So I have been answering the phone for Juan for the last couple of hours, and it might be the funnest thing I've ever done.
Election day in America, and this is the 5. Congratulations, everybody. 596 days, and we're still together.
I love me some Chris Wallace. Good one. That was great. I feel to myself, feast on this. Kimberly's food court. I smell delicious bacon. I'm about to eat it all. I hear you. I feel you. Okay, so time for Kimberly's Royal News. Everybody, Greg especially, royal cuteness alert here, people. The number one tip that I'll give you is feed your woman.
I've never heard of this tip, Kimberly.
The blue skies came out to warm the green hearts. Everybody's feeling themselves a little bit Irish today. I would have these green shakes, but now
you don't even know the name of it, Kimberly.
A McShake.
No, it's called a Shamrock Shake, and that is not a Shamrock Shake.
Somebody the other day in the park, a guy jogging by said, "Oh my gosh, is that Steve Jasper from Fox News?"
That's awesome.
And I went to get a picture with him, and he was like, "Oh no, I just want the picture with Jasper." Debuting a new
graphic. Check this out.
Dana's corny joke of the day. What does a nosy pepper do?
Ring the bell.
Jalapeno business.
What? Jalapeno business?
I like that.
They told me I had type A blood, but it was a typo.
Nice. What do you get?
Good one. Okay.
Today, Amazon, Netflix, Tumblr, Twitter, Spotify, a bunch of other Airbnb, a few other. Even
What about
PayPal. PayPal, I don't know about that one.
What?
Right now,
God,
if it's a
Dana.
nation state,
What's wrong?
you have no idea what's going on there. This is very You don't know what Grindr is? Should we do this?
Yeah,
Well,
no.
the whiteboard, I think we should call this the right board. The right board, the path math. Now, I'm honestly telling you, I believe this, contrary to what Greg might believe. As promised, we're going to talk about how this recount will never change. 3 in 10,000 chance
I can tell
of
you
having
what.
this happen. It ain't gonna happen.
He's worried. He's
So you're
worried.
sick?
Thank you, Obama. Thank you, Obama. Guess what? But hey, guess what? Guess what? Hey, guess what? Guess what? But guess what? Just about over.
Chet, do you want me to go get you anything?
I would probably go for an iced coffee.
I could get you one and bring it over.
Oh, look at this. Look who's arrived. There's no milk in this.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I got the 2 equals. And,
Who let you on this floor?
but I still have a security pass, believe it or not.
That's weird.
Who's going to suck the life out of you as they take over the universe. This is the first step in robot dominance. Adorable robots. I hate these people. Get in the back of the line.
Didn't we do this already?
I'm doing it again because they keep doing it. I hate you. You have to come back and you pay your expenses, and they make your expenses impossible. Look at that little face. I put this on and I head over to Lou Dobbs' place, and he gets in his bare feet in a Speedo. And he just walks all over my body, and I don't leave until everything is popped.
Oh my.
You know what?
I love it.
We had a really, really good.
That makes your year look better than it felt.
Can we get a high
High five, baby.
I only do an elbow bump.
Okay. One of those germ
Greg, you
things.
stay there.
Stay right there. Speaking of that, stay right there. A big secret Santa reveal coming up next.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open
I love it. The time has come and the wait is over. We find out our Secret Santas right now. Let the gift giving begin, and I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to give Greg his gift.
My gift? Wait.
Open it.
Oh, look, jeez. Don't yell. You take all the fun out of it by yelling at me. Is it this?
Just open both, please.
Okay. I'm
Please.
doing my
I have
best.
special safety scissors in case you need help.
I don't need. Look.
Go.
What is
Sorry,
with
I
all
mean nicely. I mean it nicely.
All right.
She's excited about this.
Yes, she really is. Gee whiz.
Yeah, believe me.
There
This
we
is the
go.
last
That's
time you're
from
going to
you?
see excitement from me directed at you.
Oh, very good.
It's a buzzer.
Remember, your imagination is your best friend.
It is. One more time.
Cute? Okay, go.
Hug a rainbow, and all your dreams will come true.
That's a lie. Life is short
You when you
and
get to be
painful.
Debbie Downer. Go
right.
ahead. Next thing.
Oh, I got 2.
Yeah, come on now. Okay, I need you. This is important. Stand up. Yeah.
I am standing.
Oh, I didn't know you were standing. You look like you were seated. Okay. Step your leg. This is very important. Step your feet into the little things, into the leg hole.
Legs.
And pull the costume up.
Oh, the head faces Kimberly.
Yeah, the head face is me. No. Okay. You're not doing it right.
You got to
Here.
step into it first. There you go.
Put your legs.
This is hard on live television.
Yes, it's going to be good. Put your feet in the leg.
I am, but the stick gets stuck.
Look, it's inflating.
God help us.
This is the most amazing gift.
It is really amazing.
No, you know what?
I got the
you know what, Kimberly? It's the thought that counts.
I got it. Come
It's
here.
the thought that counts.
You
You get a wonder-
cooperate. It's going to go well.
I'm beginning to feel like.
Go ahead. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
No, right here. And you like a horsey.
Oh, fantastic.
No, it's great.
There you go.
No, it's
There
fabulous.
you go. I'm going to wear this on O'Reilly.
Okay. Anna, next.
Okay, so I'm going to go next,
Kimberly
and I'm
Guilfoyle.
going to ask
I
Eric
want to sit
this.
down when I want to sit down. You guys put me through this crap. I'm going to take my time.
Exactly. All right, Eric, can
Okay,
you,
yeah.
I want you to look into the monitor. Do you recognize this person here? Let's see. Do you recognize that person there?
I don't know that.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure.
Go back to 1984.
Oh my gosh, yeah?
That is Woody Heike, who was the manager of the Gulf Coast
no
Fleet
way.
Pirates.
Are you kidding me?
That was your manager.
Holy cow.
Okay, so now you have to open
Oh
your gift. So
my
we tracked
God.
him down. And we found him. He's 79 years old. He and his
That
wife.
is amazing.
His wife is Anne Marie. They live in sunny side Florida.
My baseball coach. I was
This is
drafted
your
by the
baseball
Pirates.
coach.
My first coach in pro ball. You found Woody.
We found Woody.
How cool
Holy
is
And
smokes.
we
Holy
got these
smokes.
two things for you. So his wife is Anne Marie, and she helped us.
I think the whole
a little
theme
bit.
of this segment is finding.
Oh
There
my
you go.
gosh.
So this was the one. This is the one when you were first drafted.
When I first
and now this
drafted.
is their official one now
And this
because
is-
it helps
Dana,
the troops.
I've absolutely lost touch with these guys. I cannot believe you
Yeah.
found
So
them.
now we know where they are and how to get a hold of them.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have his contact.
Yes, we
Woody,
have it.
I'm going to call you, brother. I'm going
Bowling.
to call you. I miss you. Okay.
Love it, babe.
Can I do
Keep
Dana?
going. Yeah, you gotta
Thank
go.
Okay,
Dana,
so
thank
this
you
one
so
first?
much. This one's yours
This one first. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Rushing because we have a lot to do.
I feel like I'm the exhausted man in an orgy.
I'm trying not to look at you. Oh my goodness.
Look at the teeth
Now,
and the lips.
Oh, that's so
this
Jasper.
is a cutting board.
Surprise.
Yes.
So every time you cook, and you can cut and chop, and
Yes, Peter, every time I cook. Let's see it
when
again.
Peter
Time
cooks.
Peter does.
Oh,
That's
wait, there's
beautiful.
another one. There's
Okay,
another bag.
there's one right here. Let's see.
All right, and then Juan is
Biscuits.
next.
Oh my gosh, the greenies.
Yeah.
Excellent.
The doggy treats.
Oh, those
Doggy
These
treats.
are excellent. These are good for the next time
More doggy
Jasper comes and you need to keep him
Very
calm.
sweet.
And do I have a new?
And Adrian thought this was amazing.
You had me at Wolf. You
Oh,
did. Oh, very great. That's great. Awesome. Thank you.
All right,
Perfect.
Juan, you're next. Juan,
Oh,
focus.
here we go.
You like
that's
me
for
at
me.
Christmas time?
It's
when
from
you have
you.
the gift?
Yeah.
Look at that.
I think you'll like this one.
Don't pop it, Craig.
It's no inflatable unicorn.
Well, now you can't beat that.
Well, you could, but you'd be arrested.
You can't blow it. You can't beat it. I'm telling you. All right. Oh, there we go.
It's true. We tried. We tried. I think do the other one first.
Do the other one first.
I
All
think
right.
so.
Thank you, Greg.
Did you not see the bag that it came in?
Yeah, show the bag.
Oh, I got to show
Trump.
the bag.
It's the
Look at
Trump
this.
store. I went to the Trump store and loaded up on some Trump.
Is it made in
You
China?
weren't tasered when you went there?
You know I like
Oh,
that.
my God.
Got you a Trump tie.
Oh, no. This is too much.
Yay! These are really nice. You know Hannity wears these.
What a surprise. What a surprise. Hey, and I like the colors.
nice.
That's
Look at
incredible.
that.
This is an actual.
That's incredible.
That's an actual Trump tie for
But
you.
no
It's a
joke,
beautiful
this is
tie.
gorgeous.
I'll have you know.
That is really nice.
I'll
In
have you
fact,
know.
Now, this is really heavy, so what is it? Oh, it's chocolate.
Can
Trump
I have
chocolate.
Here, have some. Some Trump milk chocolate.
Look, made in America, too.
Made in America. Right. That'd be
Wow,
the
I
guy.
love it.
Oh, it's right next to my heart.
Where's
I'm
the chocolate
melting.
made? It.
What's next? Me? You're next.
Chocolate made.
What?
I don't know.
You go.
Oh, actually, it
Greg,
says
give mine.
manufactured in Brooklyn.
Wait a minute,
He
guys.
just did.
I
It's
just
my
did.
turn.
It's somebody who got
is my
Kimberly.
KG.
I did.
Kimberly.
Juan, get your act together.
This is so special for you, Kimberly.
Really?
Because, yeah, because you're a regal sort, and I think this will fit you
Oh my
perfectly.
God, is it a crown? I hope so. Almost. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. Thank you. Look at the beautiful thing.
Oh, yeah.
White with gold. Did you get this at Trump Tower too?
No.
Okay.
There's more.
Okay, what's this, babe?
Shortbread.
Oh, shortbread? Hold on, I'm
But
trying.
it's just something fit for a...
Queen.
You got it.
Oh,
There we go. There we go.
I've always wanted it.
Because Kimberly's royal court,
How do I look?
thought you're a queen.
Wow.
Kimberly's royal.
And you should be able to have hot tea and then very
And
British,
this is
some
me.
crumpets. Biscuits.
I want to tell you
Biscuits.
something. Not kidding around. This really suits me.
Merry Christmas,
I'm glad
KG.
to make you happy, KJ.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's end this.
To my loyal fans and followers and consorts. Okay, get the horn out. We'll be right back.
It can't help itself.
I'm Tech Sergeant Destiny Reynolds, currently deployed to Southwest Asia. I'd like to wish my family back in San Antonio a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
PV2 James Frank Decker Jr., currently stationed here in Bagram Airfield, Afghanistan. from Portersville, Texas, and just want to say happy holidays to my mom, my dad, friends, and family back home.
Before we go, we want to thank all of our troops who can't be home tonight because of their service overseas. Thank you so much for your sacrifice. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy Hanukkah, too.
Betrayed, frustrated, and angry.